Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, it's a gameplay, and we're going to be playing Yogi Bear, because I made a video about it recently. Oh, my wires are tangled, wait a minute. There we go. I made a video about it recently, in a pickups video, saying that it was a good game, but I thought it was broken. And I've since discovered it's not broken. It's not at all. It's a brilliant game all the way through. And there's not a proper playthrough of it anywhere on YouTube. There's no walkthroughs online. No FAQs, all like that. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to blast it right open and show you what it plays like. Right. Have a look at options first. Go in there, you can change your attempts and your retries and stuff, your continues. We're not going to bother. We'll just crack on. Let's try to show you. I shouldn't really lose a life, but you never know. I say I've pretty recently beasted this, so it took me ages to find all the hidden treasures and stuff. It's not an easy game until you know where everything is, and once you know everything is, it is quite reasonably easy. But the controls are a little bit off on the Game Boy Advance player, so I may well make some daft mistakes, like falling off platforms like that, because the controls are slightly off on this. I say on the real version, it is perfect. The controls are brilliant. It's an absolutely cracking game. Oh, try to risk that then. Can't risk it. You can't get them birds. They're a pain in the ass. Just go away from them and die. Yeah, I'm going to try and show you where all the secrets in the game are, all the hidden lives, everything basically. I was going to play it in the colours that the Game Boy Advance player picked, but I started recording. This is the second time I started recording, and I just didn't like them. They were too garish. When you're playing it on an actual SP, it's not bad at all, but yeah, they were really not good. Right, we're going on here for a bit of extra energy. You got to be careful not to jump up and headbutt that rock that's bouncing, otherwise it's pointless coming and getting your extra energy because you just waste it. Yeah, there's so many hidden things in this game. It's a cracking game, it really is. It took me absolutely ages to find some of these treasures. Some of them are absolute nightmare. Right, nice little hidden extra life here. I say stuff like this, you just, I don't know, you can't spot that one up from anywhere when you walk along the top. But because I was searching the whole game for these hidden treasures, I just blundered across it. And it's stuff like that, it just makes me think, wow, this game has really been thought out well. It has. It's such a good game. I would say though, if you're going to play this, I wouldn't recommend watching this gameplay, because half the fun is in the exploration and finding the treasures, in my opinion. And yeah, it's hard, but it's worth it. Oh, do you know, I always land on that bloody mushroom when I jump off there. Go all the way up there, over at secret platforms and stuff to get a little bit of energy, and then lose it. Anyway, that's first level done. Got 2 extra lives out of it, so we're doing alright. There's 2 routes on this. If you go on the top route first, you won't be able to get through, so you've got to go down here first. You need to, basically, there's hidden platforms and you've got to open them all up. Oh, damn it! That spider respawned then. I'm not doing very good here, am I? I say that I know the game inside out. So you know what? You've got to make your way back to the beginning now. And climb up, go along all the moving platforms and stuff. I said the jumping is just a little bit off on this. Slidey. But on the actual game it's brilliant, so if you like platformers, definitely check this out. You will not be disappointed. It's got everything you want out of a good platformer. And I said the exploration part is brilliant. There's another hidden life here, but I'm going to risk getting this apple just for the sake of it first. You don't want to go down there. What you want to do is jump up here, kill that, and walk through here. If you drop down there, it takes you to the exact same place as where that hole there takes you. So you might as well come that way and get an extra life first. Again, if I hadn't have had to search to find these hidden treasures and all the vaults, I'd have never found that. I wouldn't have bothered stumbling across it. Because you don't search every corner of games, do you? Unless it's your only game, like when you're a kid you used to find everything hidden because it was your own game. So you just did. Don't need to come along this way really, but there's some nice little extra hidden platforms and shit like that. So there's 2 platforms there. If you jump up on the other one you get another platform. I just like collecting stuff. Right, let's go down now. Underneath us there, where them stars are, that's his first hidden treasure vault. And let's say you've got 12 of those to collect. So you want to go left here. Hard to collect all of them. You can walk through with a hidden wall over there when you go the other way, and you can start like building platforms up and stuff. But we don't need to, so we're not gonna. Right, first time you jump up here, land there, so you're not actually on the platform, on the bouncy bit, sorry. And then you can do that and open all them up. There's no hidden lives on this level, what I could find anyway. But we're in this first vault. So them CD things, they take you to this safe here. And in each of these safes, there's 25 coins. You've got to collect all 25 coins to get a gold bar. And you've got to collect 12 gold bars to finish the game properly. There's 2 of these hidden safes in each zone, and I swear, some of them are just... wow, they're so well hidden. You wouldn't believe. Make sure you check, see down at the bottom corner there, it says 25C. Make sure you've got all 25 coins, because it doesn't appear again unless you lose a life. So you don't want to be losing a life just for the sake of 1 coin or something. Now I want to just make his way over to the right. Quite an awkward little gap to get through is that. You can go that way for some more picnic baskets if you want them, but it's only for points, I'm not that bothered. Again, you can jump up there, get some more. We'll just keep going. We've got to get these ones through this hidden wall though. There's loads there. And that's the end of that level. I think there's 23 levels all in, and 2 bosses. So it's not a huge game. It's the levels, you know, I'm on the 4th level already. They're not that big, aren't the levels, but they are good. Really nice level design with all the hidden stuff. Balls fell off. No, really to find on this level. There's loads of these hidden blocks and stuff, which are quite awkward to get on with this pad for some reason. But there's no to find, there's no hidden. Right, on this one though, there is. There's 2 extra lives on this level. And also, as next vault, which we need to find. Let's wait for that bird to disappear. Try not to hit that mushroom. Oh god, it says hitting the mushroom. If you hit them once, they speed up on the second. When they pop up, they speed up. And it's quite hard to dodge it and open up those blocks then. Right, there's another hidden life over here. Just need to go across here and get some of these platforms. Check for all the birds. Right, now I'll just drop down on this arrow. It's tricky jumping. Some more tricky jumping here. There's a block in between these 2 clouds that we have to get. There we go. Because we're going to get us another treasure vault now. And we need to open all these blocks up to get across the jumps. This one's quite a tricky jump. You can easily fall off the edge of these clouds. And I'm imagining there's going to be some awkward moments in this gameplay due to the slippy controls. Getting on the clouds like that when they're moving can be quite awkward. But this is a second safe. And then we'll finish this zone really, I think. Come on, get it. I normally get all of them in first jump like that. Yeah, there's a couple of levels where you can't actually see some of the coins for the exit sign. So just double check it you've got them all before walking through. You don't want to fluff it. For the sake of not checking. We've got to make our way back up to the top now. Because it drops us underneath all the hills and stuff. We'll get over there. And we'll get out, and that's the end of the level. Right, something drops here sometimes. It doesn't always. There's like a little, I don't know what it is, it looks like a hamster or some shit. It drops. Sometimes it'll drop, sometimes it won't. It depends how high you've jumped further on in the level. Earlier on in the level, should I say. Because it spawns one of the enemies to start moving if you jump high. I mustn't have jumped high enough there to spawn it, which is good. Yeah, this little hamster dude watching this V. Is it a hamster? I don't know, something like that, innit? Hamster, chinchilla, some sort of shit. Probably that. Yeah, that comes and drops down on your head if you're not careful. So there we are, 50 coins, which will give us 2 gold bars. And first zone done. How long did that take us? 10 minutes? Something like. Getting onto some tricky platforming on this section now. It's really not that easy at all, isn't this level? But again, no biggie, we'll get through it. When you're playing it on the Game Boy, much easier than what I'm doing. Normally I'd drop down there and get them, but I'm not that bothered. Let's just get through the game, eh? It's just scoring when I do stuff like that. Right, so we're going to drop down here. Quite tricky to get that one. You've got to do quite a lot of leaps of faith, basically. There's holes all over the place, and you'll lose lives testing which ones you can and can't drop down. But I've searched every single hole and orifice of the whole game, every nook and cranny, to try to find the last bloody treasure. Easy room to finish this one. Just drop, basically, and then jump. Yeah, some of the levels, it's like, my god, it's such a task to get to the actual treasure. Now I know where they are. It's not hard at all, it's easy. But finding them took me hours and hours. I must have spent a good 15, 16 hours on this game. And the platforming part itself is quite simple. So to actually get that much out of this game just shows you how good it is. If you land on these mushroom dudes on this level, then you lose a bit of energy. There's a couple of hidden platforms up here to get back up. Just watch you don't jump into the spinning obstacle things. There's one here, you've got to run for it and duck at the top. You can't get through it unless you do that. And that's the end of this level. Jump onto that helium, we get blown up. And it's a pretty boring, floaty level now. I'm not keen on this kind of level, generally. I don't see the point of them. If it's a platform game, just leave me platforming. I'm happy platforming. Don't go too high because there's them spinny things as obstacles again in a second. There you go, look. Should we risk it and go for all the picnic baskets? Why not? That spike can be a pain in the ass. I've flown into that one a few times, to be fair. Go on, we'll go over and get it. Quick, 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 quick. Why not? Nearly at the top of this level now. I say most of the levels are only quite short. And once you know them, they're easy as well. But yeah, definitely, if you're going to give this a shot, then don't watch pretty much anywhere past here. Oh, damn it. That was a bit of a shit jump on it. I mistimed that badly. There's some really precise jumps on this level as well, so I need to concentrate a bit better. Yeah, the level design is really, really cracking, I think. Proper tricky jumps here. Right, there's some hidden platforms here, and they're really not that easy to open up. There's one, it's there, and another one there, and another one there. Now if you go left, you get some energy, which we don't need, so we've got full energy, but I'll just show you for the sake of showing you. And if we go this way, we get this vault. So that's the second hidden vault of this zone. I think there's only these 3 levels in this zone, actually. I can't remember fully, but pretty sure. Balls. I meant to jump then and I fell. Not that it matters. You got to go both ways anyway. You see, like, coins like there, they're hidden behind the exit sign sometimes, right back here. So you just got to make sure you get them. You come out of here, we can either go for some energy or go for 1-up. As soon as we've got full energy, we'll go get the 1-up. Oh, I missed it! I missed the 1-up. I jumped too high because of my controller. I'd have fallen down and lost my extra life. I knew stuff like that were going to happen. It's just got twitchy controls with this pad. I find that quite a lot on Game Boy Advance Player. But it really does make a huge difference to playing on the actual console. It's got like a bit of controller lag on the majority of games. And I tried on the SNES too. I've got a Game Boy Player on the SNES, and it was the same on that. There was a bit of controller lag. But yeah, I've missed an extra life, and not only that, I've lost a life trying to get the damn thing. So that shit is that. Now. That was close. I shouldn't have really gone for these extra little basket things. I don't need them. This time. End of level. So there we go. That gets us 4 gold coins, gold bars. It says 2 hidden treasure chests in each zone, which did make it a little bit easier when I was trying to find the last one, because I could narrow it down to which level it was. Because in the very last zone, there's only 2 levels, and I spent ages. I couldn't find either of the treasure chests in either of them, and eventually I found one, so I knew where the other one was. And I still spent I must have been about 3 hours looking for that bloody last treasure chest, honestly. And getting there as well, because, you know, it's in the last zone. I had to get there every time, and I lost so many lives getting there. Quite tricky platforming sections here as well now. Don't bother about them. I'm not bothered about points, like I say. Ah, oh, you shit brick. Sometimes that thing jumps, sometimes it doesn't. It's like this one here. How do you know that's there unless you've just fallen in the water a billion times looking for everything? Because you're not going to miss that platform. There's a nice line of things showing you where to land. So it's stuff like that which makes the game quite hard. You really do have to search shit out. Dropping off the water. Just leap of faith basically. You've got to know or be looking for it down there. So yeah, that's the first one in this zone. I'm not looking forward to the next level actually with this controller. It's going to be tricky to say the least. Because it is some quite tricky platforming is the next level. Yeah, he's not going to jump us again, the little shit. Stupid octopus. Just wait here till that's gone. So I don't want to fall off at all this time, I want to land on it. Right, so yeah, this next level, again, quite easy on an actual Game Boy Advance or a Game Boy. Gonna be tricky on it, yeah. You gotta land on all these moving platforms as well as killing all the enemies. You don't have to kill the enemies, some of them you can just glide over, but like that, that was good. Just glided around that one. But sometimes they're falling in your path and you just have to jump on them and kill them. And it goes on for quite a while as well as this level. Ooh. Do you see that? As it landed, it turned round right quick. It just doesn't do that on the real game. So if you're going to play it, definitely play the real version. Don't go playing an emulated version, because it'll probably play like this. But it really is a really good fun game. It's a long time since I've played a platformer I'm not familiar with and enjoyed it this much. Let's put it that way. I think the last time I did it was Gargoyle's Quest. Because that also is a really, really good game. I'm sometimes shocked by how many great games there is on the Game Boy. It's such a brilliant system. So many crackers to choose from. Right, the hidden... Oh, you got to jump over there, don't drop down there. The hidden vault on this level is quite hard to get to. You can see it there. Nice extra life there. But to get to it, we need to go over here. There you go. Now you need to jump on here, and you need to jump across to the next one. Don't fall off. if you fall off, you drop through the ceiling too early and go down there, and you cannot get back up here. So you've got to commit suicide to get to the vault. So do not fall off that porthole. Well, we're not doing too bad so far. We're nearly halfway through the game. 1 life lost. 1 stupid mistake. Happens to the best of us. $50 coins, there we go. Another 2 gold bars earned when we get out of this level. If you die after you've got all your coins, then you do keep them until you continue. So, that's alright. Didn't need to go that way, it's just a bit of energy. I didn't think that was that then. I thought for some reason there was a cannon there, not a geezer. So just keep making his way over here now. Take your time with the cannons, no rush. These are really hard to get through. You gotta jump over them. You can't go under them. You ain't got enough time. You've got to jump over them. Right, first boss. There's only 2 bosses in the game, and this is the first one. So all you do is jump on his head when he appears. But it's quite hard to time it. And jump when he lands there, because he fires at you. Yeah, when he appears on the same platform, you got to wait till he's just about to start flashing and jump to land on him. It's not a hard boss by any stretch of the imagination, but it's quite tricky to get it sometimes, especially if it lands on the same platform as you. Timing that so it flashes, damn it, that would have control mistake that. Like that. Timing it so that you get him just as he starts flashing is quite tricky. But we got him, we've killed him. I've only got 1 bit of energy though. So we'll have to go looking for some energy. Now halfway through the game, 6 gold bars. Doing alright. Not doing bad at all so far. But the platforming gets tricky now. Really tricky. So charge under here. Straight away, because them plant pots always just land on your head otherwise. Now, there's all sorts of, if you jump off to the left, as you can see, there's baskets to get and shit like that. We're not going to bother with that. We're just going to go straight through the level, and we're going to get to the hidden vault. Because that's all I'm really doing. I'm just showing you where everything is on the game. I'm not bothered about points. These jumps are tricky on this though. There's energy up here. We could do with some energy, so we'll go get that. Oh, I landed on that then. If you land on them, it doesn't hurt you. Right, so we need to climb right to the top of this. Watch out for the plant pots. I think there's another one. Oh no, we're alright, we're safe. And you got to land about here. You've got to land on the lampposts, basically. Otherwise, you can't get to their secret vault. I'm going to jump across here when that's stopped spinning. Get the crocodile dude. And there we are, secret vault. That one took a bit of finding, actually. I didn't realise you could stand on the lamppost at first. So, it did take a bit of finding. But again, once you've found them, that's it. That's the hardest bit, finding them. After that, the game's just a pleasure to play, really. Quite simple, but brilliant at the same time. Oh, God, these little jumps where you've got to just slide in between them, they are quite awkward to land. Just check, 25, yeah. I think that's one of the levels where I did miss one time. I must have jumped when I was going out of the exit or something. And now you're starting this nice little hidden part to get all these baskets. On to the next level. This took me ages to find the hidden one on here. It's a maze, basically. And you only need to go in certain doors. I think we want to go in room 3 to start with. You go through 8 and then 3. Or is it 2? I think it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3. I can't remember because the last time I did it, I was just like searching everywhere. Trying to find the door. Yeah, we'll go through here. You need to go into 7. I'm pretty sure this is the room that takes you to the hidden vault. Up here, number 6. This is where the vault is. To get through the level, you need to go to number 4. But we're not going for getting through the level. We're going for finishing the game properly. Right, so just keep running over this way. Get to this hidden platforms. Still keep going. Still keep going. Off we go. Jump through here. And there we have it. There's hidden vault. That one a quite hard one to find, is that. Especially because there's so many rooms you can go through. There's like 10 rooms. They've all got different doors leading to different places. It's quite tricky. But that's the only place where room 6 is. If you go through room 7 to get to 6. We've got all 50. Yes, we have. So that's all of them from this zone. I'm not looking forward to the next level on this. Because it is quite a tricky one, is the next level. That was a close one. Shouldn't have really missed that. Well, I said the next level's tricky. It's actually really easy. But because of the controls, I'm presuming I'm going to miss one of the jumps at least. So this time I want to go up here. I want to go to door 4 instead of door 6. Again, the only place door 4 appears is on this level. So up here they're all hidden platforms, so just get them. And then there's another 2 here. Get them. Before climbing up, again you want to get these hidden platforms so you can get across. So otherwise you can't get across. Too big a jump for you to make, is that? And basically that is the end. Oh bollocks. Go through room 10 and that's it. But I forgot to make the platforms there for room 10. Collect these if you want them, don't if you're not bothered. End of that level. Oh god, that was close. So these, wherever the ammo is, that's where you need to land. And it is quite tricky to get some of them. Like that last one there is like, you've got to do a full-on jump. Go up there, you'll find a couple of extra baskets. Not worth jumping up there for extra lives and all. So that's that. Another 8, hopefully. Are we on the way? Yes, we are. Another 50 coins in a total. We've got 2 zones left. This is probably the trickiest of the last 2 zones. But it's not as hard to find the treasures as in the last level. The last zones, the last 2 levels, my god. I spent ages and ages and ages finding them. Bit of a puzzle up here as well. If you just run straight across there, you always get through. Right, so here we need a lift. There's a lift down there where that arrow you can just see is flashing. You need to turn it on. To turn it on, we need to turn that one on. Dodge this one. We don't want to turn this one on. And then we've got to turn the one underneath us on. And that turns his lift on. Oh, if you jump, it drops back down. But yeah, it took me a while to work that one out, to be honest. Again, just run here and you get straight under it. Make sure you turn to the right as you drop. Don't really need these, but I like risking it. Right, this one near this switch, it changes the way the conveyor turns. If you're not bothered about an extra life, just nudge it. You don't have to go up there. But I like extra lives. Probably won't need it, but I like them. This is a mole, this gold. Quite hard to get. They jump out when you least expect it. I only just got under that spike then. Right, you need to get through here, in the middle of them. Again, quite tricky to land that. Looks easy, but it's not. Right then. Hidden treasures time. You can't get up there. You can get up there, but not by jumping. That's where you get dropped after you've done your hidden vault. If you go left there, there's a apple, but we don't need it. We're not going for it. Ah, them moles. If you don't land bang on them, it's quite tricky. Right, so across every one of these, there is a hidden block. And we need to open all the hidden blocks up. And then work his way back and jump across all the top ones. And I've landed down there! Shit, get up! Oh my god! Oh my god, I nearly lost a life, haven't I? This is going to be tricky now, because I've only got one bit left. Oh, I've made it. Whew. Don't really want to lose another life. Thought I died then. Panic setting. Yeah, again, that's just a pad. When you play it on a real system, you don't get that. Jumping is smooth as you like. It really is. It's a bit of a pain in the arses, this level. You've got to keep opening up hidden platforms so you can get to coins, because you just can't reach them otherwise. It's annoying, actually, but you've got to do that. It winds me up when you've got to do jumps same time over and over again. There's another one there next to where I was jumping. But never mind. We don't need it, so we won't bother. We've got 25? Yeah, we've got 25. Believe it or not, that is the easy vault to get to on this level as well. So as you can see, we're up here now in that bit what I was on about. Do I risk going to get the apple? Yeah, stuff it, why not? Quite often lose a bit of energy getting it. That's why I didn't bother going for it the first time. It's kind of pointless going to get energy if you're just going to die when you get it. Shit, little buggers. Quite tricky to get past them moles. This time we're just going under, so it's not all bad. Oh! The moving platforms are quite tricky to get over. Right. This is a little tricky jump to get up. You don't have to go up here, but, you know, I like getting everything. So I am going to do. Oh, bollocks. It's really awkward on this pad, to be fair. There we go, we've got it. Just watch out for that if it drops on you there. And like I said, the platform is getting tricky now. Is it here where there's an extra life? I can't remember. Yes, it is. Drop down. Leap of faith. Don't have to go that way for that, obviously, but again, I like doing stuff like that and going and getting everything. There is some tricky jumps coming up. I can't remember if it's this level or the next. Bollocks! Where did that come from? It's this level. You've got to like hop on that to get high enough to make it over onto the next jump. Ah! It just dropped me through. Bollocks. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've lost another life. It's not the end of the world. I've got 10 left. And I'll just go and pick another one up here now. Shoot, extra lives respawn every time. Right. I have to remember this time that there's a bloody rock that drops on this next platform, isn't there? So I move to the end of it so I can dodge it. Wait for it to come round again. I was going to jump then, but I'd have jumped into the rock, wouldn't I? Yeah, that jump where you've got to... This jump here, I've lost quite a few lives on this, to be honest. Again, straight through the platform, you see. And it's the only part of the game where I have found what is glitchy. It's not the end of the world, because there is... Oh, bugger it, we're not going that way. Just gotta watch out for the rocket drops when you go underneath. It's not the end of the world, because there's an extra life. So you're not losing lives every time you do it. But it's annoying that you fall through that platform. It is glitchy. So I mean, as I'm sure you all saw then, I landed on it both times, I would say. But, you know, it's the way old games go, isn't it? Sometimes they're perfect. I've never really come across a game that hasn't got some sort of little annoying glitch in it somewhere along the line. I'm going to try to jump a bit earlier this time. There we go, we're on it. But it is annoying, isn't it, when you're losing lives over something that you shouldn't lose lives over. As I said though, we got through it. I'll probably lose a life on this level now, because I've only got one hit. And it's tricky. It's a tricky ass level to start with. And that's without having to go and do the vault. It's a tricky ass level. Right, when you come off of here, there's a rocket drop, so you just want to get straight on with it. And when you get to the last bit, jump again and just let it drop. Oh, them crushes there are an absolute nightmare. I think I've got through them once without dying. So on this part, you need to hit that to get that rock, to get that invisible platform. If you come over here, there's another one here, and you need to get that top one. Now I have to work his way back over, avoiding all the conveyors of death. We need to get up here and jump to the right, and it's tricky. It's the platform's moving the wrong way. So although it looked easy there, it's not. And I'm dead. You've got to land on that platform as you drop and jump up. Tricky. It is. It's probably the hardest actual vault to get at is this one. Not the hardest to find, but definitely the tricky as hell is this part of the level. And there we go. I just keep getting hit. And I do a lot on this level. And again, look. Shit. And the thing is, you've got to go back through it all so many times. It's just awkward. It really is awkward. I'm not going to lie and say it's easy, because it's not. It's definitely the hardest part of the game, this, I think. Right, we've landed it this time. Come on, we don't want to fall. We've got one hit point left. Oh, God. And there we are, we're on to his hidden vault. It's not really hidden, you see it. It's just awkward to bloody get to. But yeah, quite often lose a bit of energy and lose a life when I come out of here as well. As you'll see. Because it starts you right back at the beginning of the level pretty much. And you got to get back through all that shit again. Which ain't the easiest thing to do. Balls. Oh my God, come on, get up. Sod off. Right. Oh my God. As you can see, everything about the game is just getting trickier now. Simple little things like a jump. How many have I got? 48. Oh, here we go again. There we go. 50! Nearly through this zone now. I don't like this zone, I will admit. It's my least favourite zone. The jumping is just so awkward. Right, you can drop off there. Or what you can do is you can climb through here. So when you get to here, you've got to be careful. Because, remember that rock that drops? It drops here as well. So when you jump, you're going to get hit by the rock 9 times out of 10. And I'm dead. If you can get through that, there's an extra life there. It's really awkward to make the rock appear. It really is. But this is the worst level. It's the hardest level. So once you've slipped off there again, everything about the level is just tricky. But once you're through it, so doesn't matter, does it? You don't have to go up there and do the vault again because we've got all 50 coins. We've only got to get over here now. Oh my god, I jumped into it. Through the zone. I wonder why I'm still lose there. About 4 or 5 lives in that zone. Not good at all. We're at last zone now though, so we're nearly there. So yeah, the treasures on this, you'll pull your hair out trying to find them. But it's the sort of thing that makes the game good, in my opinion. The fact that you really have to struggle to find stuff. You've got to explore properly. So all along the bottom of this level is spikes. If you fall off a platform, you land on spikes. Apart from there, because they're not real spikes. Just those there. You will not believe how long it took me to find this. I was just like, something so simple, drop through spikes. Not real. But the amount of lives I lost trying to find that, and getting there every time as well. Unbelievable. But we've got it all now. One more treasure to find after this, and it's an easy one to get to, really. And that's it then, we're done. Finished. Last boss. What's annoying is that little plunger thing there. How many have we got? 24? 25. And we're through. So we can finish this level now. Tricky platform in this one as well though. You've got to use those ghosts that I jumped on a minute ago. They never really died out, the ghosts. They just disappear for a minute and then they come back. You've got to use those as platforms. So yeah, not the easiest level. It's quite tricky anyway, to be honest. If you walk along bottom, you don't get hit by out. Now, at first, when I was looking for the hidden treasure, I sort of knew it was on this level, and there's these platforms here, and I'm thinking, why are they there? There's no reason for them to be there at all. So, my brain was telling me it must be something to do with the hidden treasure. My god, I spent ages just looking around places like that, and there's another few hidden platforms in a minute, but there's no reason for them to be there at all, so obviously my head was saying, this must be where the treasure is, one of these two places. There you go, there's some like more hidden platforms there, there's another one on the other side and all that you can land on. Again, some tricky platform here, but nothing too taxing, compared to the last level. Fairly simple, to be honest. Oh, and he misses it as soon as he says that. That's like my curse, is that if I say something simple, fall, die. So the treasure on this one, quite hard to find as well. Not as hard as the last one, but still bloody tricky. And again, you got to use ghosts on this level too, as platforms. Not quite the same as that one that we just done, but there's one there you need to use. I think you could probably just about scrape that jump, but you don't need to, you can use the ghost, so what's the point? Let's wait for this guy to jump and just run under him. And do a big jump there. Right. So again, this one, it took me ages to find. You gotta be careful not to bounce too high on those damn things, because what happens is you jump up and you headbutt the other one. Right, so you ready for this? Invisible spikes again. See, it's the amount of hours I've spent on this game. Over silly things like that. Invisible spikes. But it's the sort of thing that makes this game so good in my opinion. It is. Once I found all the treasures I was properly ecstatic. I was like, get in there and I've beat it. Because the amount of effort you put into a game when it is like that, and you do actually find everything you've been looking for, it's just, it really is. It's a good feeling of playing the game. And as you can see now, I know the game inside and out pretty much. Still lose lives here and there because it's still a tricky game. But brilliant. Absolutely cracking. We're nearly at the last boss now. That's all 50 coins, all 12 treasure chests. So basically all I've got to do is get through this now. Oh god, I'm going to say without losing too much hit points because we're going to need them, but... I'll walk back across all these invisible platforms that aren't there, don't exist. Right. First time I did this, that's a spike in the middle. And I've actually hit that spike a few times because it is quite hard to realise that it's a spike because it's got that spinning thing on it. So you get down here, get this energy, and that's it, we're through with the boss. I might not make it on the first attempt. I quite often lose a hit point or two, so I might not make it on the first attempt. We'll see. Oh, there we go, landed on. You just can't always control your jump how you're landing. Because you go attacking, but if you're landing sort of like where the cannonball is, you're going to get hit. So when it goes up in the middle, it fires at you, and you have to jump to dodge them fires and dodge the cannonball. So the best thing to do is just jump in the middle, in the corner here, to avoid both, and you'll miss it. I don't know how it hit me then when I landed on his head, but it did. Never mind. Try and do it on one life still. We'll see what happens. Ah, no chance. Landed on cannonball. It's when you bounce off, it bounces off at an angle that makes it hard not to land on the cannonball, basically. So jump here. We got him. Oh, should have hit him again then, really, but never mind. We're gonna do it this time. Oh my god, he says, as he nearly dies. I don't know how I managed to fluke through that then. So, I've still got 2 hit points. Plenty of energy. Ah, shit, missed that one. Alright, come on, get another jump on him. There we go. Where's he going to land? Up here. 2 more hits. So if he comes up in the middle again, we're laughing now. Should have him first time. He ain't coming in the middle. That's made it a bit trickier. Shit! I was expecting him to come in the middle, and that's what made it a bit awkward. Come on now. And we've got him. He's dead. End of the game. Finish with the good ending. All 12 treasures. But it's a tricky ass game to get through properly. Brilliant though. All the way through it. Absolutely love it. It's one of the best games I've played so far this year. Definitely. So I'll definitely recommend picking it up if you like playing on Game Boy games. Cracking platformer. There we go. Well done, Yogi. You have found... It's a bit slow scrolling really, isn't it? I suppose it would aimed at kids, although I can't imagine many kids getting through that. Found all the hidden safes. And recovered all of the stolen. Wasn't it? Nice one. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to disappear now. I'll leave you watching this. If you want to watch it. If you don't. But brilliant game. Definitely go check it out. Worth playing. See you soon in another video. Bye.